Hello, what is up guys? EvilDuosArm here today, back with another Blade and Soul video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how to use less computer power when you're auto fishing in Blade and Soul, say if you want to do like overnight fishing or something like that. This was a big complaint that a lot of people shot at me when I put out the fishing video saying, oh, it's going to run my electricity bill up now, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it doesn't have a way to use reduced power like BDO does when I auto fish. So this is a method that was suggested to me by a viewer. It is Rin from the EU server, sent me this via Discord, so I want to give him a shout out for that. But basically it involves editing the power management systems for your computer. So I'll go ahead and show you how to set all that up on Windows 10. It could be a little bit different on Windows 8 or 7, so depending on your operating system, you might have to vary this a little bit, but the general steps will be exactly the same. Real quick, before we get into the video itself, if you're new to the channel, new to Blade and Soul, or enjoy the content on the channel, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I'm really pushing for that 20K number. I would love to hit 20K subs. Also, one more thing before we get into it. I did get mail in-game yesterday or a couple days ago. I don't really know when. And this letter is a question about Hongmoon's secret techniques, so I figured I would answer this question really quick before we get into the video in case this person is watching. So this old video that came out back in June of this year, or last year, I guess we're in 2020 now. This video goes over Hongmoon skills, Hongmoon secret techniques, everything you could possibly want to know about this. You can see my man bun hadn't quite grown in and the luscious locks were not there yet, but this video will cover everything. Link is in the description below, so check it out if you have questions on Hongmoon's secret skill techniques and all that stuff. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it and let's show you this method. So to show you the power reduction, I'm going to be using an application called CoreTemp. So CoreTemp is a free application that shows you the temperature as well as the power usage of your processor. Basically gives you an idea of how your computer is performing. And we'll use this to show you the power reduction that you experience while running this on your computer while doing auto fishing. So to give us our baseline number before we do any changes here, we're going to go ahead and fire up some auto fishing, go ahead and click into our inventory, click on that auto bait, and start auto fishing. So we're just sitting here, AFK auto fishing. And if we go ahead and pull up CoreTemp while we're doing this, you will see that my computer is running at about 50 degrees centigrade, 50 to 60 degrees centigrade as far as temperature goes, and power usage fluctuates between 30 and 35 watts of power usage there. So now what we're going to do is show you how to make power plan changes to go ahead and reduce these numbers here that you see. So let's go ahead and minimize out of this, or we can keep it running. It doesn't really matter, although I don't have much bait left, so I guess we're going to stop. So on Windows 10, and this is for Windows 10 only, to go ahead and adjust your power plan settings, you're going to press Windows key and X on the keyboard to open up this little menu on the left above my head right now. If you click on Power Options, go ahead and click on Additional Power Settings. You will see all the different power options you can have. So if you're on Windows 8, I believe you can just go ahead and head into the Control Panel, Hardware, and Sound Power Options if you follow this path. Windows 7, I don't know entirely how to get here. What we're going to want to do, though, is click this thing that says Show Additional Plans and navigate to the Power Saver plan. Hit the Change Plan Settings button that's located over here, and then click Change Advanced Power Settings. This pop-up is going to pop over here, and what you want to do is go to Processor Power Management. Under Processor Power Management, you want to go to Maximum Processor State. Setting, drop it to 99%. This is going to prevent your processor from going to 100%, as it would suggest. After that, go ahead, cancel out, or go back and whatnot. So now what you're going to want to do is when you set your computer up for auto fishing in Blade and Soul, go down to this Power Saver option and check that as your default power setting for your computer. So if we hop on back over to Blade and Soul, you will see that my frames have absolutely bad. I've gone from like 60-ish down to 13, but we don't care because we're just auto fishing. So if I go ahead and hit auto fishing now, fire up the bait and have my guy go ahead and start auto fishing. Alt tab to bring up CoreTemp and take a look at it. You will see that all my cores are chilling at 44 degrees centigrade, just chilling at that. And power usage is only at 7.1 watts compared to the 33 that I was using before. So temperature wise, this is a 20% reduction. Power consumption wise, we're reducing it by about 65%. So absolutely insane reduction in our power usage. And if you plan to auto fish overnight, I would highly recommend doing this. Now, if you want to go ahead and pick right back up with Blade and Soul play, just go ahead and Alt Tab, go to your power options, check it back to high performance, hop on in, my frames have magically recovered, and if I bring up CoreTemp, we're back up to the 60 degrees and using 32 watts of power. Power saver, check the cores, drops right down. So switching between these two power settings when you set up for auto fishing overnight will tremendously reduce your power consumption, helps save you a little bit on the electric bill, and all in all extend the life of your computer. Anyway guys, if you found this video useful, if it's going to help you save some power while you're auto fishing, make sure to leave a like. Check out some of the other videos on the channel, and if you have an idea for a video that I should make to share with the people who watch the channel, please shoot me a message on Discord. I would gladly give you credit for it and put the video out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the next stream, video, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.